What's going on, people? Welcome to United View. Welcome to the road trip, Man United's trip to West Ham, to the London Stadium. I'm going to be on my way down there very shortly as we try to finally get a win away from home against one of the, I don't know what it is now, top half teams. I'm tired of saying it. I've given up on that stat. You know that stat of like, oh, Man United against the top 4. Oh, Man United against the top 6. Oh, Man United against the top 8. Oh, Man United against the top half. Away from home, can't win. I'm sick of it, to the point where I don't even want to discuss that part of it, because even though I've started off on it, it's just jarring, it's just annoying. And you know what, after a surprising sort of hard-fought win against Liverpool, right, it's like it didn't automatically transfer into, oh, now we've done that against Liverpool, we've proved XYZ, so we'll be okay against West Ham. No, because we know what we're on. We know what this team is. We know how high this team can go. At the moment, this season hasn't been very high. And we know how low this team can go, which obviously this season has been some big lows. So you couple that with the fact that West Ham obviously went up midweek Wednesday night to Liverpool, got licks. I think they took 6,000 fans up there. Their fans are pissed. You know, David Moyes rested players, which from a West Ham perspective, and their fans just saying, listen, what have we got to play for this year? We've done well in Europe. We're going to do what we're going to do in the in the league. We're like mid-table. We've got attacking players. We're playing Liverpool midweek. 6,000 fans play the team. But and that backfired because they got absolutely beat up. They got licks 5-1. But like I said to Owen was like, did you see Liverpool beat up West Ham? Yeah, that's good. And I was like, nah, not good, mate. That's not good, because the same way they got licks of Fulham, and that was with their proper team, to be fair, apart from, I think, Alvarez wasn't in the midfield. When they got licks 5-0 there. Very next game, home game, Wolves at home. Again, chance for a reaction. The players are going to be looking for a reaction. They're going to be pissed. The ones who didn't play are going to be chomping at the bit. And not only chomping at the bit because the team lost, they're also going to be very fresh because they didn't play. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to be fresh, because obviously we haven't played since last Sunday as well. But the likes of Paquetá, the likes of Kudus, the likes of Ward-Prowse, I don't think them guys played against Liverpool, and if they did, they certainly didn't play very long. Obviously, Bowen did play, scored a fantastic goal. So we have to be ready, man. And us at the London Stadium, very mixed bag, very mixed bag. I remember the last time I was actually at the London Stadium. I didn't go last year when Ben Rama had that crap shot and David Hare let it in the net. I think it was the year before. Was that the Jesse Lingard one, last minute when he scored top corner? And maybe even the year before that. What was the year Mark Noble missed the penalty? Or was that all in the same game? I can't remember. But the last time we went there, we won. And we won in dramatic fashion. And I sort of remember thinking, this place is just never easy to come. A couple of other times before that, the infamous Rio video. You know what I mean? When Rio pulled up on me and Josh. That was at United Stand. That was about, what, 2019 maybe? 2020? Just before COVID, 2019? Yeah, I think it was. So we've had some humblings there. And the London Stadium is not an easy place to go. You know, They've had big performances there in the past against City, against Liverpool. They've beaten Arsenal, and on their day they can do it. For us, what sort of team do I want to see? I know Eric Ten Hag said he's sort of waiting on defenders, and there's a few that he doesn't know about. You know, Casemiro and Leach are just again further away, but he expects them back sort of mid-January. Same with Harry Maguire. Victor Lindelof is out, minor groin surgery. So we know there's no Harry Maguire. We know there's no Victor Lindelof. So that shows me it's probably going to be Johnny Evans and Varane. At left back, I know we said there's a few ill and stuff like that. We'll wait for some players to come back. Hopefully Luke Shaw isn't one of them. But I would assume Luke Shaw would play left back. Dalot is suspended. I forgot Dalot suspended because of stupid red card at Liverpool. So that means Wan-Bissaka will come in at right back. Now, midfield is interesting because a lot of people were saying, because Bruno didn't play against Liverpool, that those type of tactics worked, and if Bruno would have played, and there was a bit of an inquest in that, and there's always a bit of an inquest into how Bruno plays the game. Some people don't like it, some people do, etc., etc. But what I will say is that when Bruno plays well, yeah, we're a better Man United. Like, I'm not having that. Like, Bruno is the chief creator. Bruno is the guy that actually, games like this where it's away from home, it's nip and tuck, it's quite tight, and we need a bit of quality. He done it against Everton, couple of assists. He done it against Burnley with a fantastic goal. Who else has he done it against? There was one more game that we won 1-0. I can't remember which one it was, but these are the types of games where Bruno just kind of pops up. Do you know what I mean? Just pops up. And he has to play for me. He has to play. And if he doesn't play, I'm not going to be angry if Erik ten Hag tries to mix it up, by the way. I'm not angry at that. But I just think when we're lacking goals, and where's a goal going to come from? If Bruno's fit, he has to play. But it's what's behind him. And this is where it gets interesting, because in Erik ten Hag's eyes, Erik ten Hag's just captain, Scott McTominay's just captained the side to a draw, a hard-fought draw against Liverpool. He knows that West Ham are quite physical. They got threats from set pieces as well. You look at the likes of Zuma, Aguerd, Souček. These are all big players. Alvarez is a big guy. And Ward-Prowse is going to put things on the money. So from set pieces and aerially, we do need to have some physicality in there. And I know Scott, quality-wise, has not been it. But these are the sorts of games that have Scott McTominay written all over it from an Erik ten Hag point of view. So I expect him to play. I would have probably made a change there, but I can see why he's going to play him. So I think he's going to go Bruno, McTominay. Now, I would like it to be Mainoo, if that's going to be the case, because I think it will be the case. I would like it to be Mainoo. Amrabat's done okay. He's just all right for me. He can't move about the pitch for me, and this is a game where you need to move about the pitch. So I'm taking it on face value that he's got to play McTominay. You have to start Kobbie Mainoo. You have to. It's like Owen said, it's alarming how technically superior he is to the other midfielders that we have, especially ones that are available. Interesting to see if Eriksen's back as well, actually. I didn't really touch on that. I think Eriksen has been training all week and hopefully could make a return. So we could even see Christian Eriksen start. And again, in typical Erik ten Hag fashion, he doesn't want to give the kids too much too soon, especially with Kobbie Mainoo. But where he has trusted him is in big games. So I know that Erik ten Hag's not scared to start Kobbie Mainoo, but it'll be a choice. And I just think he should play. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we could see Kobbie Mainoo, Christian Eriksen and Bruno. I think that might be a bit lightweight though, because the only real defensive one in that is Kobbie Mainoo actually. So that's not really going to work. So I think he goes, do you know what? Just start Mainoo, Eric, please. Please just start Mainoo, please. But Eriksen could come in. Front three, does Rashford come back in? I mean, look, he's been out for a while. Erik ten Hag said a mixture of illness and, you know, plus Garnacho's been doing well. We're not silly. He's given Garnacho an extended run in the team. And yes, Marcus Rashford may have been ill here or there. But Garnacho has deserved his starting spot. But again, I'm not opposed to switching it up. You know, and on the right-hand side, though, I just don't want Rashford coming in on the right. He just doesn't play well there. We had a little couple of periods where it was like, oh, he's forced to pass. And then it just went downhill. Whenever he comes back into the team, he needs to go back into his position. And can Højlund finally get a goal, man? I just want this kid to get a goal. Please just score, surely. I have no idea where it's going to be, but I'm backing him all the time, saying he's not going to go for the whole season without a goal in the Premier League. Surely not. He's got to get a goal sometimes. Even if we get a penalty, just give it to him, please. So, you know what? I would go Rashford. I'd go Rashford. I'd give Garnacho a little rest. He's played a lot of games. I'd go Rashford, Højlund, and Anthony just for the balance. And if Anthony starts doing madness, then you've got to mix it up. So that's my predicted lineup. That's my team news. My prediction, I'm still going to go with that tight 1-0. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be horrible. West Ham will come at us. We're going to have to defend properly and not make no stupid mistakes. I'm going to be there with Anton Ferdinand. Me and Anton are going to be there in the press bit. Hopefully I get to catch up with the players. Any content that I get, I will bring you and take you on a journey behind the scenes at the London Stadium. Win, lose or draw. I won't shirk it, guys. I won't shirk it. I'll let you know what my day looks like, regardless of whether we win, lose or draw. I'm out of here. I'm off. Peace.